Of the many mock drafts flying at you this week, one of the most respected belongs to SportsIllustrated.com's Don Banks. Yesterday, he and Jeb Fisher went over the top of his draft board. Tonight, the middle.
We welcome back Don Banks to continue our week-long mock draft. He, of course, is from Sports Illustrated and SportsIllustrated.com. Don, I'm going to start by reviewing picks 7 through 13 of your mock draft. At number 7, we have the Vikings taking AP Adrian Peterson out of Oklahoma. LaRon Landry, the safety, going to Atlanta at number 8. Levi Brown, the big tackle from Penn State, going to Miami Dolphins. We're going to talk about him in a minute. Leon Hall, the cornerback out of Michigan, going to Texas. Adam Carricker from Nebraska going to San Francisco. Patrick Willis, the linebacker from Mississippi, going to the Buffalo Bills. And the big defensive tackle out of University of Michigan, Alan Branch, going to St. Louis at number 13. I want to start by talking about Levi Brown. He is the number 2 offensive lineman pegged in this draft. Is it a big drop-off from Joe Thomas, the kid from Wisconsin?
It seems like it's a narrowing gap because Joe Thomas has gotten all the plaudits, all the headlines, really all the pub. But there's teams within the league who think that in a few years, Levi Brown could be the better offensive tackle, although a lot of people think he'll end up on the right side. He's just not, he's not as NFL ready, his game right now, as Joe Thomas.
The Dolphins, that tackle position has been a need of theirs for quite some time. Is he a kid that could step in and immediately contribute?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's teams at 8, 9, and 10 that all need tackles. Atlanta and also Houston behind the Dolphins at number 9. He's going to go somewhere in those 3 slots. All of them think that he could be their starting right tackle at least next year.
Another kid that is ranked as the best of his position is Leon Hall from Michigan.
Right.
I'm a Michigan fan, and I saw him get torched in the Rose Bowl by Dwayne Jarrett for 200 yards. Is he the best? Is he a shutdown corner, or is he just the best of a mediocre crop?
He is not a shutdown corner, and there are teams within the league who think he'll be a good, solid player, but there's not a lot of consensus that he'll be a Pro Bowl cornerback in this league. He has gaps in his game. He's probably the cleanest pick at that position. A lot of people, though, think Darrell Revis, the Pitt cornerback, is going to be a better player in the long run. It's just going to, again, what do you want? Do you want an impact player right away, or do you want a guy who could develop into a much better player?
We're going to talk about Darrell Revis when the mock draft continues later in the week. Don Banks from the pages of Sports Illustrated and SI.com, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Jeb.